Hi guys, my name is Molly and I'm here to talk to you guys about April, the month that we're in, Autism Awareness Month. What it's all about, what should we do to raise awareness for autism. Just like any mental or physical disability, sometimes it cannot be seen or heard or physically it's something that cannot be seen, just like anxiety. It's not tangible. So I wanted to talk to you about this personal moment in my life that really showed me from an early age how something so small can change your perspective. And I want you guys to understand this. Why is autism so near and dear? It's near and dear to my heart because I had a nephew who was autistic. He was very high functioning. He could do all the things that a normal child could do. However, he could not speak and he could not communicate verbally. So at the time, my mom, she was working whatever dead-end job, which is my nephew's grandmother. And at the time, my mom really took an interest in my nephew and really took an interest in trying to get him to communicate back and forth with us. She even got these little magnet things with pictures and try to help him associate the picture to the word or item on the refrigerator. And doing all those things and seeing how he would learn from that and how she could communicate with him without verbal communication or words, it was very meaningful, and it really showed my mom in a different light. When we were going through this, I was probably I don't know, I was 8 or something years old, and my nephew was he was still in diapers, and he was doing things just like any terrible two would be doing at that time. He didn't care. He was a child, he didn't see himself as any different, and why should we? So as a family, we really came together, and it was my mom that started it, which was his grandmother. And she actually, because of my nephew and his autism, she went from a dead-end job back to school. She went to community college, and she got her associate's degree in teaching and education and special needs. She went back to school. She got a job after that, and she was a special needs teacher for years and years and years. And then after that, she got her tenure. She went to become a kindergarten teacher, a first grade teacher, and now she's retired from that career field. And I just think, isn't it wonderful how something so small and so near and dear to our hearts, like my little nephew who was autistic, who knew that would happen? Nobody in my family knew that that was going to happen to us. And they turned this negative thing into something so positive. And I'll forever remember that day that my mom decided that she's going to go back to school and that she's going to go for special needs because of my nephew. And it just showed me at a very early age how life is about the choices we make, and life is changing us for the better. It's not about what things happen to you, it's how you react to those things that happen. And I just want each and every one of you guys to know that April is very near and dear to me, and Autism Awareness Month is very near and dear to my heart. And if you have someone in your family who is autistic, please celebrate them. I know it can be a very trying time. I know that way of life, to be their caregiver, to understand their tics, to try to communicate with them, could be very hard on an everyday basis. But I just wanted to be very transparent with everyone and tell them, how much of a blessing that is. Those special moments that you share with that individual in your life, and those little things that you really don't think is gonna make a major difference or change of events, can go from working a dead-end job to a whole new career field. My mom had no idea that she was going to go to school for this when she was younger. It started out from something from the heart, and something that she was like, well, I want to make a difference in my family, and she did. And I'll tell you, to this day, I will forever be indebted to my mother for that. And I will be forever indebted to my little nephews and my nieces and all of my family for things that they have done for me, and shown me and taught me lessons along the way. I just want you guys to celebrate those special people in your life, and maybe something that you saw as insignificant or unforeseen could change your whole life around into something beautiful. And I hope that happens to you. So if you have nothing better to do but to celebrate that special person in your life, please do so. If you don't have someone in your family who has special needs or autistic or what have you, there are plenty of organizations out there to help, to get experience, to see it from a different perspective and see the struggles that they face every single day. So again, in honor of April for Autism Awareness Month,